Hello, and welcome to episode 7 of Paint Eagle's Foolcraft series. I'm Paint, and this is gonna be good. Alright, so I'm here again on Aira Plays Games Patron server, and last episode we set up this wonderful little storage device that keeps all of our stuff nice and stored, so we can get to any of it anytime we want. Today, I want to work on a bit of the lighting, but I also want to do a couple other things. So first, I'm going to take out these trees that we have in here. Because without any direct sunlight, the trees, these things don't regrow, none of the plants grow, and that's a little bit of an issue for me. They just don't have high enough light. Well, that's alright. I have plans. Let me get that stake back. I want that. Yeah, I've got some plans. So I'm going to drop this whole section down 2 levels. 1, 2, 3 levels. I'm going to drop it all down to this level. So it's nice and flat across the top. We're going to have some more area to work with. And I've got some plans on stuff I want to do. So I will get back to you in just a minute when I have all of this brought down a bit. Alright, well, I've got it all cleared out. It took a little bit, and I got a little bit carried away with Vein Miner, and had to do a little bit of repairing. To drop this down a couple blocks, stuff like that. But overall, I think this is pretty good for now. Let's see, some stuff that I've been working on. Been making some glass, because I've got a little bit of a project that I want to do involving a lot of glass. And I don't know if I'll be able to get to it today, but I do want to take a look at this issue here. Look at this. We have no energy in here. We're just barely making enough to run these machines over here. See, they don't have anything in them. This is almost done. It just needs gravel. So what I did is I swapped this over to make gravel, as well as this one. So now nothing over here is making sand, but that's alright. We're got 208 stacks of sand. Think we're good for now. So we're working on gravel. What else? Oh, right. And this thing is draining power too. So this thing drains 22 RF per tick, which isn't much, but I do want to work on a better RF generation. I expanded this battery to go all the way across. Just to have some more storage, but let's work on making an Ender IO generator. So we've got the Sterling generator from Ender IO. Let's see what that... we're going to have to make all of these things, aren't we? So Sterling generator. Throw a furnace down. We'll make a piston. Look how easy this is to craft now. Sterling generator. And for this... I want to get some conduit. Yeah, we got some of this conduit. I want to keep this section pretty focused on these generators here. So I think I'll put the Sterling generator... no, I don't want it there. Let me think about this. I can put it right here, attached to this here. Put it right there. Let's see what we can make. You guys are out of coal, because if they weren't, this thing would be running. So this really what we have going all the time is this culinary generator. That's got plenty of backed up. Survival generator, that's backed up. That's backed up, and this probably gets some occasionally. Let's see, we got plenty of coal. Let's throw it into here. What do we make it? 20 RF a tick? That's still pretty slow. Let's throw an octadic capacitor in there. Let's give you a capacitor. 80 RF per tick, that's nice. And it does 85,000 RF. That's not bad. 80 RF per tick. where this generates 80,000 at 5 RF a tick, and this does 16,000 at 40 RF a tick. 16,000, yeah, and this does 80,000. The survival generator is way more efficient. But this does 85,000 at 80 RF a tick. Let's take a look at these other generators we've got, though. Let's see, we've got Draconic Evolution. It'll make power. Combustion generator. What does this take? Burns liquid fuel to generate power. Requires coolant. Output dependent on fuel. So let's make one of these. So combustion generator takes all this. Do we have any of it? We've got some. We want a couple of these. And it's going to need a couple tanks. Ooh, we need more bars. Alright, we can make the tanks. And then a combustion generator. Now, I think the combustion generator runs on things that are made in the vat, like hooch or firewater. So let's see. What do you run? You can make. Oh, look, run on rocket fuel. Okay. Run on hooch. Firewater. So 1,000 millibuckets is 80 RF per tick, and 160 RF per tick for rocket fuel, and 60 RF per tick for hooch. So what is... How do we make rocket fuel? It's hooch. With this, it makes rocket fuel. Alright. Well, it looks like we're making some vats. So let's make some of these. We want fluid tanks. I actually want 4 vats. Well, looks like we need more bars. So I need 4 cauldrons. And I need 4 of these. Well, that didn't use all the tanks, did it? No. Alright. So we've got 4 copies of the vat. And I think I'm just going to place these over here. Let's see. I bet we can run some power over here. We can run some exporters too to get these full. So this one, we're going to turn water into hooch. So we're going to need some cables to start out. Let's see. We'll run the cables straight from here across to where they meet up. Here they are. Alright, we can just run cables across. There we go. So we've got cables going across. Now we need an exporter. Exporter. Here we are. So we're going to want 4 of these. So what are we missing? We're missing the construction core. So we need 3 more. So we can make 3 more construction cores. Alright. Let's see, we got to get down underneath these because we want to be inputting fluids into all 4 of them. You know what? We really only need to input fluids into the first one. We need to put items into the rest, though. let's get all of these connected up with exporters. Alright. So this first one, we want to throw water egg, and to make hooch, we need seed and sugar. We've got, and we don't want to use these. These I actually want to go identify. So, is that this way? Yep, right down here. I do not want to use these seeds. What else can we put in this first slot? Does it have to be seeds? Pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, beetroot seeds, poisonous potato. Oh, so it looks like a potato will do well. Apples, that'll work. Wheat, we got lots of wheat. Let's try wheat and sugar. These are all 10, 10, 10s. Perfect. These will be the start of a new farm that we make once we finally go back outside. So let's try wheat. We got 158. That'll do for now. And sugar. We have sugar cane. We can turn that all into sugar. We only need one for now. Alright. So we're going to get to making hooch. So export that, that, and that. Does this work? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're going to need some more tanks. So, we'll make some more tanks. Tank, we want the one from Ender IO. Fluid tank. There we go, 4 tanks. And this first one, we're going to fill with water. Then we're going to get hooch. Let's see. Actually, I want a 5th tank. Here we are. And I want fluid conduits. So we need to make some more of these. 12 should be enough. Alright. So this first one is going to be water. So we need another exporter. Exporter, we need one of these. I may have made 2. Oh well. Oh! We got an ender lily. I wonder where we got that from. But this exporter can go right there. And it can export water. So you can remove that. Now this tank is filling up with water thanks to these water eggs. Alright. You're going to push water there. So this is now filling up with water. Now all it needs is power, and it'll go there. So let's hook all of... Let's see. I want this to go there. Oh. Let's see. Disabled there. So this is going to pump to there. And then this is gonna... Let's see how we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna need to go with the other fluid pipes. Oh no, these are the good ones, aren't they? See, quite clear glass and fused quartz. These are the good ones. Okay. So all I need is a bucket. And we're going to need power to run to here. That's what I really need. Okay. Man, we're just generating some sort of power. This is in, out? Yeah. Well, let's get that rocket fuel going. Alright, so we need conduits. Energy conduits. The item conduits, use more energy conduits here. Conduit, this thing here. Alright. 32 should be enough to run over to these things. And let's see, we can run it right across the top. Since we've got our tanks on the back there. I can run this along the top and then down. Alright, now he's gotta dig out the underground passage. And this here is basically a lot of what you missed as I was digging out that entire level up there. Just a whole lot of just digging. A lot of digging. This is good. Woo. And the shovel leveled up. I like that the shovels level up and stuff. That's a fun thing. Especially since it's unbreakable. Not sure what I'll add to an unbreakable shovel. It's not like it needs fortune or anything. Let's get this stuff and fill it in. Alright. Now all these should be getting power. And looks like it's working. Alright. So that should be making the hooch. Let's get all this dirt filled back in. We don't have a great big patch of just wires running around. We don't need that. We don't need exposed wires everywhere. Alright. So once we have our hooch, we're going to want some filters. So let's see, basic item filter, advanced item filter. Is there a fluid filter, or are these already filtered? Pressurized fluid conduits. Don't need any of these anymore. Let's take these. I guess I can stick it back in here. Alright. So are you filtered? Auto extract, and this is the, yeah, that's that one. Looks like it's not filtered. Extract on red. Oh, that's what I can do. I can color code it. Okay. This will be disabled. Alright. So this one, we're making hooch in here. Alright. So this one here is going to turn hooch. It's going to be in, out. No, it's going to be insert only. And it's going to, let's see. Oh, it's signal color. Let's see. This one I want to turn hooch into rocket fuel. So we need redstone and gunpowder, both of which I should have in abundance. There we go. Redstone, gunpowder. So I don't need them there. Alright. You have redstone, and you can have gunpowder. Always active. No, we want insert. Looks like it all went into here. It's alright, I'll just, Just empty these out. So we'll let this... How's this going? Because it needs more water in there? Oh, it needs more power. Man, yeah, these things are hurting without power. Oh, we want to get rid of the hooch that's in here. Alright. Oh, forgot to clear it out. Okay. So water is in here. Hooch is going to go into here. So we got some in there. See if that'll work. I bet I can do this. We'll see how this goes. Alright. It's got some hooch. There we go. Hooch is being stored in here. Perfect. So this one accepts hooch, turns it into rocket fuel. We want to pump that rocket fuel into here. So let's wait until we have a bit. Let's let this run. It's going to need a full bucket's worth. Ooh. It's going to be a lot. Yep, and this reconnected. That's not supposed to do that. There we go. Goes a little easier now that that's worked out. 750. Once this gets rocket fuel, we can worry about other things later. So this is in-out auto extracts never active. That's fine. This is insert. This is going to be in-out auto extract always active. 750. Alright, well, after hooch, I'll just set up, reconfigure this next bit. Hooch and rocket fuel, we want fire water. Fire water takes blaze powder and redstone. Well, we already have redstone. So let's go grab blaze powder. We've got blaze rods. So we'll make a couple stacks of blaze powder. Go. We don't need that anymore. So you're going to export redstone and blaze powder. But you almost have enough. Alright, and after fire water, we want to turn that into liquid sunshine, which takes a sunflower and glowstone. I don't think I have a sunflower. It can be found in the overworld. Oxide daisy. So it looks like we're probably going to be waiting on this last one for a little while. We can just make a backlog of fire water. So let's see how this goes. We're almost there. Alright, now I'll bring you back in just a minute when we've got a bit of rocket fuel. We'll throw it into this tank, and then we'll configure this next one to make the fire water. So I'll bring you back in just a second. Alright, well, I decided to change up the setup here. Staggered everything over one. I had to reorganize a bit of this, but that's alright. So right now, this is getting all the fire water that we make. Well, it's not a whole lot. The hooch is split between this vat and this vat here. This one makes rocket fuel, and and this one makes fire water. But here we have 8 millibuckets of rocket fuel. Oh, is that a ninth? Nope, still 8. Okay, so we're gonna take. There we go. Take one of these, and let's see how this works here. Can we just dump it straight in? Looks like we can. Ooh, it can take a lot. And it's going to need some sort of coolant. So probably water eggs. Look at that. And at 7 ticks per millibucket, 12 ticks per millibucket, is generating 160 RF per tick. And that's still not enough to make a dent here. Although, yep, it's hooked up. Wow, we are burning through a lot. Let's see, how much are we burning through here? So this one, 100, another 100, probably another 100. Yep, so that's 300 RF per tick there. And then this here is burning through 27. And then these all burn through 20. So that's, what, 407 RF per tick. And we're making 160 and 80. So we're making about 300 between these two machines. So really another one of these would do a pretty good job. So let's see about that. I'm going to throw this tank. Throw the tank right here. And we can fill it with the water eggs. So let's see, we can just throw them all right in there. See, that fills up. And then we'll push this on either side. Push out there. Push out there. And we need to make another combustion generator. Combustion generator. Alright. Oh, come on. Oh, we got one. We need another set of iron bars. Generator still needs these two basic gears. And with that, we have another combustion generator. Which can go right there and get filled up on water. Now we need to get some rocket fuel for it. So let's just take all the rocket fuel. Go bit by bit. And we'll split the rocket fuel pretty evenly between these two. 2. Let's give this one 3. And we'll give this one 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now we need to connect this thing up with some power. And we need more energy conduits. There we go. More Ender energy conduits. And... Alright, well it has no power left in it. But we're gaining some power here. So that's nice. Look at that. We're generating 160 there. And 160 there. It's still dropping below every once in a while. But this has some gain to it. It's a lot better than every once in a while flickering into green. It's a fairly solid gain we're getting there. Look at that. down in red a little bit. Let's see if there's a way... You know what? There's going to be a really good way to get fluid into these, the rocket fuel into these, and to get water eggs into this tank here. This burns through water a lot faster than it burns through rocket fuel. So we need to get a lot of water into there. Not as much rocket fuel. What other combustion generator? Let's see, combustion generator. I want to know what you can do. Water, hooch. So it looks like the only coolant we have is water. Alright. Well, I was hoping we get a better deal out of the combustion generator. But it looks like rocket fuel is really our best bet. It's pretty well sustaining. You know, it keeps going. This should be sustained for a little while. Okay. Let's see. We have 3 buckets in there. And you're making hooch. You're making fire water and throwing it into there. So once we get some sort of a good way to get sunflowers, then we will be set for making the last bit of stuff that I want to make with this vat. Which you may be able to guess, based on seeing what I've typed in. But I'm going to leave it a little bit ambiguous at this point. And I think I'm going to call that an episode. So, thank you so much for joining me on today's adventure in Foolcraft. Oh, as you can see, I left this here, in the center of the building. Anyway, thanks for joining me on today's adventure in Foolcraft. I am Paint Eagle, and have a fantastic day.